Good morning and glorious rising to you all. Happy first day of spring. As you can see, I'm like super excited to be back at doing these motivational videos. Hopefully I get them out daily and or near to. It will all come in great timing. But I definitely want to talk about something that I think that we can each relate to on this first day of spring, and it's got me, going. I started this out saying, what would be my declaration, right? My official action of spring, moving in that upward and forward direction. And so I realized that so often what holds us, or I can speak for myself, might hold me, is becoming very relaxed during this period of winter into spring. And one of those reasons is our attention shifts to so many other elements, like the leaves now appearing to be green, and the sun is shining a bit brighter, a little longer, and birds emitting aloud, and just becoming more comfortable in our environment and enjoying the elements of a new season, right? And so ultimately, you'll find yourself as in this enjoyment state by the end of it all, in a somewhat unfulfilling cycle. It's just like this loop, and you're just in it, right? And I don't necessarily know if you want that, but I don't want like this continuous loop that I have not been able to define per se. So to approach this in a more fulfilling path, one that I can have definition to and officially receive like the nutrients and the benefits from it, I decided that I'm going to call this the notion of cultivating and nourishing my foundation. And so I have some things that I consider to towards that path, and I'll share with you now. So first off, it's to help you cultivate and nourish your foundation. One, dig into your existing foundation to prepare the fruits of your labor. Like, dig into what you have already planted. There's so many things that we all have left, behind, that we've been planting during our winter season, and now it's time for it to grow. So make sure you understand what is existing in that foundation in order to prepare for this new season. That's first up. During this assessment of your soil, your foundation, determine what is needed to boost nourishment and to cultivate. So once you know what's in there, you will figure out then what else do you need to add on that is going to nourish your soil and grow your foundation, right? And so next one up is, not only will you possibly add to your soil, right? Like, so we just talked about adding. Not only will you add, but just as important, it will be for you to recognize the life that's within your soil. So you know what's there, you know what you need to add, but do you know what's moving around? Do you know what's moving about? And I relate this to gardening. So just, very similar to gardening, like what you may not like that feeds the soil, like earthworms and bacteria and algae and mold, like these things exist currently that grows plants and trees healthy. It's the same things that would exist inside of you. So seeing this in another way, right, going back to you as a person, it's just the same as another person or entity that's pouring into you. They serve a purpose, right, to the development of your being. And and that's on any and all spectrums that are yet to be discovered. But just to remember that you are ready for it all, because it all feeds into your foundation and cultivating life within. And so go forth, roll up your sleeves, look within, know the cycle that you're on and not your neighbors. Like, as you are cultivating your soil, just remember that, like, this is your soil. No one's gonna come over and snatch the flowers out of your garden. Someone probably would more so see you growing and realize, like, wow, there's growth over there. I can do the same, and you're gonna motivate someone else to do the same. So hopefully that all makes sense. But I just say, like, you deserve, I'll end it off, you deserve to see your own crops grow. And remember, like, to practice, because practice can make you better. So I hope you all have an awesome day and a wonderful spring ahead, and move upward and forward in confidence and with passion towards growing your foundation. Much love, peace, and prosperity to you all.